Hey friend, today I want to talk to you about something pretty amazing. Your brain is secretly waiting for you to hit the reset button. Here's the deal. Neuroscientists estimate that we have around 60,000 thoughts per day. But get this, 95% of those thoughts are the same ones we had yesterday. It's like your mind is stuck on replay, looping the same old tracks. I'm not good enough. This will never work. Why even try? But here's the good news. You have the power to change the track. Last week, I chatted with a reader who spent 3 months retraining her thought patterns. She quit her 9-to-9 grind and finally opened the flower shop of her dreams. She said, "Turns out it wasn't life that had me stuck. It was the way I was thinking." So today, I want to walk you through 7 mindset keys that can help reboot your brain. Ready? Let's take it slow. 1. Say a kind goodbye to old emotional baggage. Ever feel a random wave of sadness or anxiety out of nowhere? Like you're fine 1 minute and the next you're spiraling? That's not random. That's your body saying, "Hey, I still remember that pain." It's your nervous system tapping you on the shoulder, reminding you of old wounds you might have forgotten but never really healed. Try this. Next time anxiety creeps up, place your hand gently over your heart and say, "I see you. Thank you for keeping me safe until now." Create new emotional memories. Go back to places that used to stress you out and bring a little joy into them. Share an idea in the meeting room where you once got criticized. Light a candle in the room you used to cry in. Dance to your favorite song in the space where you once felt defeated. It's like updating your emotional photo album. You're not throwing out the old pictures, just adding some new, brighter captions. You're giving your story a new soundtrack, one that says, "I made it through and I'm still writing the next chapter." 2. Find your mind-body reset button. When you're stressed, have you noticed your breathing gets shallow and your shoulders clench up? That's your fight or flight response kicking in, your body gearing up to face a threat. Even if that threat is just a tense email or a Zoom meeting, try this quick reset. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, then breathe out for 8 seconds. As you exhale, imagine you're melting off a layer of invisible armor, like letting go of an emotional backpack you didn't even know you were carrying. One of my readers, a software developer, told me this trick helped cut his pre-meeting hand sweat in half. He said he now pairs the breathing with stretching his neck and shoulders, which gives his nervous system a double signal. We're safe now. The goal isn't to erase stress completely, it's to get better at coming back home to yourself, to that quiet inner space where peace still lives, even when life is loud. 3. Plant a sunflower in your brain every day. Negative thoughts are like weeds. They grow wild and fast. But instead of spending your life pulling them out, why not plant something better? Something with roots and joy and petals that turn toward hope. Try these small rituals. While brushing your teeth, think of 3 things you're grateful for. Even tiny stuff like, "I didn't spill my coffee." Let that gratitude settle in like sunlight on your skin. Change your phone wallpaper to a photo that brings you peace or joy. Your dog's goofy face, that perfect sunset from last summer, or the smile of someone who makes you feel safe. When something frustrating happens, ask yourself, "How will I feel about this 5 years from now?" Or, "What would my wisest self say to me right now?" And don't underestimate the power of tiny shifts. One therapist friend told me, 3 minutes of daily positivity does more than an hour of forced motivation. It's not about ignoring the negative, it's about outnumbering it with seeds of light until slowly, gently, the garden of your mind begins to bloom with something better. 4. Live like your future self, starting now. Want to be more confident, loving, peaceful? Don't wait. Start acting like that version of you today. Trying to build confidence? Acknowledge 1 win each day, even if it's just showing up on time. Bonus points if you celebrated with a mini fist pump or a mental high five. Want to feel more loved? Tell yourself daily, "I'm already whole just as I am." Repeat it in the mirror with a smile, like you're rooting for your own team. Practice the smile you'd wear if you were already living your dream life. Imagine walking through your day as if you've already arrived. It'll feel real before you know it, and others will start responding to that energy too. One mom shared with me that she acted like a calm, successful woman every day for 3 weeks and got promoted. She said she even started dressing a little differently and speaking up more in meetings. Sometimes pretending leads to becoming. 5. Grow new habits like succulent plants. Change isn't a race. It's like growing a plant. It needs time, light, and patience. You wouldn't yank a sprout out of the soil and yell, "Why aren't you blooming yet?" So don't do that to yourself either. Start tiny, 2 minutes of meditation every day beats a 1-hour binge once a week. Consistency over intensity wins every time. Build in grace. Give yourself 1 day a week where it's totally okay to fall back into old habits. Think of it like letting the soil rest. It's part of the process. Keep a wins journal. Write down the small stuff. Step 5, took a deep breath instead of snapping. Step 6, got out of bed without hitting snooze. These are the breadcrumbs that show you're finding your way. Remember, every setback is your brain checking if this new habit is safe. Keep watering the soil, keep showing up. Growth is happening even when you can't see it yet. 6, find your personal charging stations. You're an energy being. The people you're around, the spaces you live in, they affect your vibe more than you might think. Notice who makes you feel like, I've got this, and spend more time with them. These are your human battery packs. Join learning spaces that feel warm and human, not just checkbox checking accountability groups. Look for spaces where people share real stories, not just metrics. Set a monthly friend date with someone who makes you feel relaxed and seen. Laughter over coffee can be just as healing as therapy. I once knew a writer who met her future business partner at a low-key book club. They bonded over a shared love of storytelling and ended up launching a creative brand together. Sometimes your next chapter doesn't start with a plan. It starts with a walk and talk, and someone who believes in you before you believe in yourself. 7, shift your world by shifting yourself first. Here's the wild thing. Life reflects you. It's like a lake. You smile at it, and it smiles back. But it also mirrors your tone, your energy, your beliefs. Shift those, and the ripples go far. Tired of the toxic work vibes? Be the person in the break room who brings a little sunshine. Even a "how's your day going" can soften the edge of someone else's stress. Want to meet the right partner? Practice speaking kindly to yourself first. The way you treat yourself sets the blueprint for how others treat you. While waiting for your big break, invest in mastering your current task. Excellence creates momentum, and momentum attracts opportunity. A client once told me, "The moment I stopped demanding the world change and tuned my own frequency, opportunity came knocking." She started showing up to meetings like she already had the job she wanted, and 6 weeks later, she did. For the action takers, gentle reminders. Allow slow growth. It takes about 66 days to rewire a habit. Reward yourself along the way. Listen to your body. Try a body scan meditation now and then. Your body is like a musical instrument. Tune it gently. Create a safe space to return to. Light a candle, sip some tea, play your go-to calm playlist. Make that your brain's home button. The wrap-up. Let's end with a tiny experiment. Place your hand just below your collarbone. Feel the warmth of your palm. Now whisper to yourself, "Starting today, I'm going to be my own best friend on this journey." Because every act of self-compassion rewrites your brain's story. Every gentle choice plants a little surprise for your future self. 3 months from now, I hope you'll send me a message saying, "Wow, I didn't know I had it in me." You do. Let's reboot your brain together.